A Marine lands on Iwo Jima carrying a weapon that technically shouldn't exist. His sergeant calls it a heap of junk. 6 hours later, 20 enemy soldiers are dead, and nobody's laughing anymore. This is the insane true story of how airplane scrap turned one man into the deadliest force on the beach. Iwo Jima, February 19, 1945. The moment the landing ramps drop, the beach becomes a slaughterhouse. Interlocked bunkers, underground tunnels, perfectly overlapping machine gun fire. Every step forward is hell. Marines are being cut down before they can even reach cover. And then, through the chaos, 23-year-old Corporal Tony Stein steps onto the black sand holding something that makes everyone stop and stare. It isn't a Browning. It isn't a bar. It isn't anything the Marine Corps ever approved. Stein built it himself, an improvised monster crafted from the wing-mounted machine gun of a wrecked aircraft. It's lighter than a Browning, fires faster than a bar, and is absolutely unmistakably illegal. His sergeant orders him to toss it and grab a standard-issue weapon. Stein refuses. He spots a bunker that's pinning down entire squads, turning the shoreline into a graveyard. Standard doctrine says wait for tanks, call for air support, don't charge a fortified position. But Stein isn't following doctrine today. He sprints straight at the bunker, alone, firing his homemade aircraft gun from the hip. The rate of fire is so brutal, so overwhelming, that Japanese gunners can't even get their weapons back on target. They've never seen one infantryman put out this much firepower. Stein closes the distance, gets within 20 yards, and empties the entire belt straight into the bunker's firing slit. Silence. He reloads, moves to the next bunker, and the next. Over the next 6 hours, Stein launches 8 solo assaults, eliminates 20 Japanese soldiers, and destroys multiple fortified positions, each one an entrenched threat that standard weapons couldn't touch. His scrap pile becomes the Marines' most feared weapon on the beach. Stein is killed a few days later and awarded the Medal of Honor posthumously. But his improvised design, the idea that infantry could carry aircraft-grade firepower, changed U.S. weapons forever. His modifications directly influenced the creation of the M60 machine gun, a weapon carried in wars for decades to come. The lesson: sometimes the deadliest weapon isn't built in a factory. Sometimes it's built by the one Marine who refuses to follow the rulebook.